Hi everybody, welcome to Pesque's knowledge session about some of our products, some of our less known products actually. As you know, one of the places that we all hate cleaning is obviously the toilet bowl, let's face it. And I think having said that, the further you can get away from the toilet bowl, the better. From a domestic point of view, even from an office point of view, you know, aesthetic seems to be the in thing, like it must look good. And not much attention is put on if it actually works well. So if it's got a little silver container and a little round little cover on the handle, you know, and it looks pretty, well, that's a great toilet brush. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're wrong. So traditionally a toilet brush would look something like this. I think we're all familiar with this type of toilet brush. The kind of toilet brush that flicks water on your face. So as you can see, just by the mere construction, the handle is very short. So, you know, your hand literally is inside the toilet, right, when you're trying to clean the toilet. And we all have to clean the toilet. It's just the way life works. And you can also see by the actual bristles, you know, they're kind of like simple chips, you know, kind of wavy. So it holds on to your debris as opposed to brushing and releasing. And then you end up, you know, putting this back in your little holder and it's all mangy, and then all of a sudden you notice there's still some debris on there, and you wait for the cistern to fill up so you can flush again, and you're trying to get this thing, and before you know it, you know, you've got the debris in your holder. So I think this is kind of the typical scenario. Even if you went for a fancier one, it would look similar to this, the brush, the bristles. It might have a lid incorporated in a slightly fancier holder and handle. But ultimately, what's cleaning the toilet and what's sticking to the brush, it's this type of design. So therefore, Vikan designed an ergonomic brush to clean your toilet bowl based on what is required when cleaning a toilet, not based on how pretty something can be. So more on the practical side. And they came up with this long-handled toilet brush. Let me just take this out. Well, before I do that, you can clearly see the difference. So this unit over here comes with a bracket which you can actually screw this little plastic holder onto your wall. It means that you can actually raise the holder off the ground so you can mop underneath it as well. So it's quite convenient to have this little accessory. The toilet brush is held nicely in the cradle as well over here, so it won't fall over. The handle itself is obviously longer so that it keeps your hand away from the bowl, away from the toilet, away from the debris, things like that. You'll see it's also got a little kink in it, and that is so you can get easily underneath the actual shape of the toilet bowl. It's also got these bristles over here that you can clean the rim, underside of the rim. The bristles that are used, the material that are used, are the same bristles, polyethylene bristles that are used in the food, you know, in our food range of brushwear. So our hygiene range of brushwear. So it's a very high quality bristle, and it's extremely smooth bristle. Therefore, the debris doesn't stick to the bristle. So once you've cleaned the bowl and flushed the chain, all your debris easily slides off and doesn't get caught up inside the actual brush itself. It makes a massive difference. And I would say that if you were to give up beauty for practicality, this is probably your best place to do it, is your toilet brush. Rather get a toilet brush that's going to keep your hands, that's hygiene, it's going to keep your hands away from the bowl. It's going to allow you to get nicely underneath the bowl as well. And it's not going to cause debris to be dragged into the bowl over here. Somebody needs to clean it eventually. Alright, so I hope I've convinced you now about our toilet brush. It's a fantastic brush. I've got one at home, and we've got a beautiful house, and I certainly have compromised to have a Vikan toilet brush because it just works so wonderful. Thank you.